Woo! How's it going, everybody? This is Souls44. Welcome back to All the Mods 10. And last episode, I was looking at auto-crafting weather bottles using the environmental accumulator. And it occurred to me that, yes, I have it set right now because of this world reader and this redstone output to, by the way, it's set for high, but it should be set, well, yeah, I could have set it for pulse. I don't have any more of these gems. Like, that's it. I ran out of dark gems. I had made so many weather bottles that I ran out, and I absolutely will need more, so I'm going to have to go dupe them. I turned the duping system off, though, uh, and I mentioned that in the last video because I didn't need the stuff that I was getting, and I have enough now. I just, let me give you an example here. Nether star blocks. The 3x nether star blocks. I have 729 of those, it says, but that's wrong. I actually have, oh, it's 729 per. I have 4,200 of those. Yeah. So I have plenty. I turned it off. I didn't need it. Same thing with time crystals. I mean, I have 599 of them and it's growing. I have tons. Okay. Tons. So I also took the time out to make the 6x, or is it X6 or 6x? I think it's 6x. These crafting patterns. So that way I can make, and this is going to take a second, the Aldemod Star beginnings of, well, actually, I have all of these are available right now except for the aerial interface and the antimatter palette. All the rest I've got, no problem. In fact, I made my first 256 portable. That took forever, but I'm just going to go ahead and make a couple of those and then just let it run to make them. I'm not going to rush it. The Oblivion Shard, I have these on Autocraft now. I have to get into these, and I have to get into the Forbidden Arcanus. I have to do it. I've been avoiding it because I just don't know anything about it. But I think these three are all going to be really easy for me to get. This one, I think there's a B. Sloth, you told me about that. Thank you. There's a B for this. I think. I know I saw something like that. Yeah, there's a B for it. All right, if there's a B for it, how do I get the B? Look up the crafting recipe from a spawn egg. So, oh, what do you know? There it is. Well, see, you have to have the forge set up to do it. Oh, and it's just an ancient B. That's actually not a problem. Yeah. So this is set to throw bottles when it's raining, and so long as it doesn't rain, I'm fine. I don't have any bottles anyway. It's degrading and destroying my entire environment. So future episodes, it won't be on top of here. It's going to be somewhere else, safe, probably in a pocket dimension. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only options I've got. The precision thing works perfectly fine now. It does craft screw up every once in a blue moon. Honestly, to capture that on camera was kind of cool. I know it sucks because it broke, right? But I didn't know if it would do that and capture it and show it to you guys. Pretty sweet, I think, because you might not know that it can happen. I didn't realize. I forgot it did. I'm really hoping that that only affects that biome over there, though. All right. This episode, this session, am I still? Yeah, I had turned this off as well. I have all the items I need from this thing, right? So I turned that off. I still have the dragon working. This works. I'm going to double check and make sure it's still working because that one dragon is starting to make me kind of frustrated. Yep, there's my egg. So, hey, there we go. That works just fine. What? This is just for me to duplicate anything at will. Mr. Creep over here. Yeah, he's still doing good. So that's all working out. If you wanted to, you could set up your sword. I didn't bring this up before, but your awakened sword or whatever, it's a premium sword. Mine's awakened now. If you wanted to, you could make your awakened premium sword or whatever it is that has the mystical enlightenment enchantment on it. You could have a wither builder and have that thing being killed by a router with an activator on it, and it will get you your cognizant dust. Okay, that does work. I'm just throwing that out there. This works as well for me because I'm about to do this. I'm about to bring this thing to life. I think that might be necessary because some of the crafts that are necessary might require, as I think one of these is required. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one right here, the Awakened Supremium Ingot block is something that's required, and I will be needing that for a recipe. So I might as well go ahead and make the patterns for that. Not hard, already in there. And look, I've already made the compressed patterns. I did a bunch of pattern making. I made the patterns for the drills. I made the patterns for the materials for this weird drill for Steve's carts. I even made the little grid. I have the world seed on autocraft. I have the miniature exit portal. I'm sorry, it says miniature exit portal. You know, it's an end exit portal. It's the one when you beat the dragon, it opens up, and you get to go view the whole. It's a fourth wall break thing, whatever. What should show you the credits in Minecraft? Yeah, I have those all on craft now, so I can. I think I even have the ability to make possibly the world seed. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft these. Oh, quest complete, nice. And what the heck? And my wife is texting me. It was an emergency. It's not a big problem though. Yeah. So hey, that's gonna be autocrafted. This is gonna be duplicated. This can be duplicated, and then I could duplicate these. I haven't made one of these. I don't think. So why don't I try that as well? Might as well, because this is supposed to be able to like really speed up the growth of your plants. I don't need it. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure it's a quest or something. So let me try that. Yeah, there's a quest. So there's my Awakened Supremium growth accelerators. I don't like how those functions, okay? There. Oh wow, look at that. Gave me a fishing rod with was that a regular fishing rod? Oh, it's an Awakened Supremium fishing rod. Well, thank you. Thank you for the quest reward. I'll take that. These I'll duplicate. These I'll duplicate. Why would you give me Supremium Essence for that? That's silly. But this is nice right here because then I can enchant it and make it so that I can fish like crazy. Okay, cool. Um, I think I was going to look at the environmental and the blood magic stuff from Evilcraft. There's an environmental controller. This thing right here, I totally overlooked and I forgot to show it. It takes a lot of power, and that's all it is a power hog, but it has the ability to do a lot of different stuff. And I don't know if it's fully functional in this pack or not. At RF. And there, okay, so RF tools. There it is. It's fully functional. And I didn't know this, and that's my fault, my screw up. Wow, it has the charge still. It does not have the dimensional thing, does it? It does have a powered spawner. So if I'd have known the powered spawner was in here, I would have paid more attention. You can also mob duplicate using a powered spawner. Good grief. So you can basically you stab any creature with this, and it should be able to get you, or you kill them enough with it, and it'll get you like a syringe full of their essence. You put it in a powered spawner, and you can spawn the creature. I forgot that that was in a. I didn't know that was in here because it's also real important too. Is because this can cause a lot of different effects to take place. Um, you can make blindness for any creature. You can have feather falling. You can have haste 2, flight in a range around your block. You just have to pay power. It's all just about power. This I could have done at the very beginning of the game almost. The only issue that I had would have been these gas tiers. So, yeah. I mean, this is not hard. And a pearl, 1 pearl. So you can have flight early on in your base. You can make creatures glow. You can have yourself move fast. You can use water breathing. There's saturation for you don't have to eat. Those kind of things. You can have peaceful in a range around your base. I think I want to do anti-poison, but regeneration is a big deal because I can now have infinite blood inside of my smelter, the Tinker's smelter. I'm gonna have to build a second one because I want it separate, and then I can throw villagers in there, and it'll actually heal the villagers, and they won't die, and they'll just sit there and provide blood for me. I know that's rough, guys. I know, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll show you when that's done. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go mob duplicate some stuff. If you're not interested, and have a good one. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go duplicate this block and this block because I need this for Evilcraft. So let's go ahead and why am I doing that? I don't want to go in here. Get out. If yeah, I want to go to the time chamber. That'll work. All right. I have this all turned off for right now, like I said, because I didn't need it. And if you missed it, this is easily thwarted by whenever there are no passive mobs. See, passive, strong signal equals 0. It clicks this one time because I have this on pulse. It'll throw one piece of crystal straight down into the paradox that's created. If your blocks get too um, thick, compressed, the breaker takes time based on how many blocks it's breaking, right? So this thing can only break so fast. I want to tell you right now that it can very easily be increased. All you have to do is make 2 or 3 of these things, right? You don't have to have just one. Just as long as they have the same area, they'll do just fine. All right, so what else we're going to duplicate? Because I have an Isnium at. Wait, no, I shouldn't even have to do that. Iasnium. I have 799 blocks of Iasnium. I don't think I need any more of those. But if I do, I can always just get one and make more. Let's see. Believe it or not, I think emerald was an issue. Pretty sure I'm going to need to make some more emerald blocks. I have it up to 3. Is it 3 that's as high as I need to go? No? Is it 4? It's 4. So I need to autocraft up to 4. So let's make sure I make that pattern. So there's 4. I want 1 block of 4, and I'm just going to make a bunch. Yeah, I guess I didn't make the pattern for that. That's going to be for making the world seed, right? So let's go ahead and hit that. Yeah, that's a good call. That was a good call on my part. Because look at how long it's going to take. It's not that long, right? In theory, it's not that long. That's really not that long. But now it's like instant. And again, it's going to take a minute for this breaker to break the block. So just bear that in mind. What's the other ones we want to do for the world seed? or whatever it is, seed. It's not the world seed, dimensional seed. Man, I keep on saying weird stuff, don't I? All right, so the dimensional seed, we need netherrack. Who's thought? And stone, but netherrack a big one. And then these infusions, these bottles, that's all done through a one single machine that I can set up, or maybe two, maybe even three. I don't know. I haven't set them up, so that's not too hard. But let's get netherrack. Do I have any compressed netherrack at all? Uh-oh. I do. Okay, so is it six? I thought it was 6x. It is 6x. So I need one 6x block. Can I make it? I cannot. There. So we found one that I need. Let's go 5x. Whoops, not 5c, 5x. I have one 5x. So let's put the 5x down. Not there. Well, that broke quick. Let's make sure we're inside the block here. And then I'll animate them, and then I'll destroy them. All right, let's do end stone too. It's a space between end and stone. What is the highest level I have? I have a 4, 5. I don't have a 6. I thought I had all this stuff animated or auto-crafted. I don't have a 5. 5 is right there. There's a mistake also. I'm seeing that with these compressed deals, like it's supposed to say these are blue, but they're not craftable. Or they're not crafting. Like I don't have enough, but it's not. It's saying I don't even have it on autocraft, but clearly it's right here. So let's make a 5. And let's set the pattern for a block of 6. Because I do believe 6 is what's needed for the... No, it's a 5. Well, I don't want a 6 then. All right, quest completed for 5. Wait, 4? 3? Oh, these are steel. No, I don't want steel. I want stone. In stone. Don't give me a hard time, please. Ooh, okay, there's 5. In stone, 6. Okay, I can make infinite in stone. So that's gonna, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. I didn't, can I do that with netherrack too? Is this gone now in the new update? Because I'm not updating anymore. I'm done. Every time I do an update, I lose a bunch of junk. I even have patterns right now that I can't use, and I don't even know why. Like, I have no idea. So it is 6. It's 5, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. Holy crap. So Endstone 5 is the craft. So, boop, there we go. We're good. I saw diamond blocks. There's a 4. And I've been putting them inside of a compacting drawer just to kind of make this a little bit easier. But, I mean, is it a 4? Okay, so it's 4. So 4. Just making sure. And then we want, what's the other one? Obsidian? Yeah, obsidian probably going to be a big one. So emerald, we got these. I have infinite dirt, so I really don't care. I don't have infinite netherrack, but I should make that one. I think there's one for that. And obsidian. Is there an infinite obsidian drive? Obsidian. Sell. No. No, no infinite obsidian. Oh, obsidian must be the one I need to do. I thought I had a. I did. I do. So there's 5. This is as high as I went. It must be 5. So let's check 5. It is 5. So let's see if I can make a 5. I can. It's making it. So there's my 5. That might be a problem. I don't know if the breaker is going to be able to handle a 5. What about, is a 6 able to be? Can you imagine how strong a Obsidian 9X is? Like, I know you're not auto breaking that sucker for a while. So there's that. That could be the issue right there for this poor breaker. I may have to. I mean, I have the best pick you can do. Well, I can do for right now, but I wonder if this one of the Eclipse alloys with instant break would work better. It probably would. So Eclipse and Shift. I have a tree feller in that one. Wait a minute. Oh, it's an axe. Okay, there. Right now it's got X-ray. So there's an instant break upgrade. No, I don't want to autocraft it. Thank you. It's cool that it would do that with no problems, but there. Oh, poof. Be really careful and mindful of your smithing templates. I keep forgetting to do this, but if I don't make a bunch of them, it's going to cause problems. It will run out and it won't tell me, and it won't hold. I gotta put one in. I put one of each inside of a crate upstairs to make sure I never run out. So let's try and put this in. Wait, that's with an anvil. I'm gonna break this anvil on a stick here in a minute. Right? No, smithing template. So it's a smither. Smith. Yeah, smithing on a stick. Turn this on. Right click it. All right, so I don't really know for sure if that'll help this thing or not, but we're about to find out. I'm gonna go ahead and animate this and then because I'm gonna run out of time if I don't. Let me check real quick. Yeah. All right. I might have to put this in there instead, and that's fine. I don't need it. It's just there. I have this one, and I don't even really need that one. I'm gonna be working towards making the mechanisms atomic deconstructor. This thing, disassembler. I can make this. I just need to make the lithium dust, which this is the hang up right here. These runic processors, once I start figuring out how to make these runic processors, everything's going to be made through those anyway. So, I mean, I'm going to make a bunch of them. That means I need to make these Z logic controllers also, and this quantum injector, which is, I have this, I think I have infinite amount of those. If I don't, let me check. Yeah, I have 18,000 of those. I have a ton of them actually. Now I got 19. I have these blank runes coming in too, so I'm good with that. So that's perfectly fine. All of that stuff is going to run, and I won't have to worry about stuff, right? Like that's the cool thing. I have everything set up so that, yeah, you get the idea. Let's bring these to life. Not using this, using this. I will get back into occultism if you're checking up on that, wondering about that. I mean, oops, let's change the spell, should we? I really hate that it requires me to hit the C button, which is then it immediately switches over to the search and then it messes up. So I kind of, not a huge Ars Nouveau guy. Get out of the way. Uh-oh. Is it not going to animate? Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Yeah. No! Get out of the way. It's not animating it. Why not animate him? Give me more mana. Will you stop? Oh, good. I'm glad you died. What a jerk. So I cannot animate the obsidian? Of all the blocks, that's the one, huh? Of all the blocks, that one couldn't be done. So I just need to set up an obsidian farm, huh? That's what you're saying? Oh yeah, see, it dropped that time crystal because all the entities were dead. Like right in the middle, cannot animate. You know what this tells me though? This tells me that the team that made this pack knew about what I'm doing. So me, because there's no way that they would just blacklist only one block and not know that all the rest of the blocks could be animated. So I'm not bad about it at all. I'm just saying thank you for confirming my suspicion that you guys knew that this was a thing. So I mean, that sucks. I'll have to figure out the obsidian issue. It is what it is, guys. At evil. At okay. And what about Stella? I'm a little worried. Let's see if I can. Hmm. I might not have to make the Stella bees. What I'm trying to get at, guys. What about when you mine it? Yeah. So we should. Yes. Yes. Okay. So if it's mining it, if this mines it, it doesn't do it. So that's worth the video right there, I think, for some people. You're welcome. 5x. Let's do the netherrack. Let's do the endstone. We got the dark blood, which I absolutely have to have. What was it? Diamond. Diamond is 4. That one works. What's the last one? I could just type X and do it. Oh, good. Oh yeah, look at this. Nitro blocks. I don't need any more nitro blocks. I'm good. I don't need nitro anymore. I don't need these anymore. The alloys, I'm good. I can always duplicate them later, right? Poof. It also makes it so that I can do fun stuff. Like I can make a ton of these blocks and bring them to life if I wanted to. So let's go to, yeah, dimensional seed and look at what it is I need to get a lot of. Oh, emerald was the other one, right? And I wonder if maybe, dang it, people will not leave me alone today. All right. I'm here still looking. I'm gonna have to cut this video off. I got rude people that just do not respect my time, and I have to take care of this. Let's let me animate these. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a potion of mana regeneration anyway, just so that I can make sure that I get these animated. I need the emerald block, and then I'm gonna call it good. It's the 4, right? Yeah, 4. 544. The obsidian's gonna be a problem, but everything else should be fine. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start the process anyway. Okay, I can't animate the Stella, so yeah, they knew about it. I can't. Some days it just doesn't pay. Not really, it does disappoint me that these people that I know are there it goes. So I can't animate the Stella, so I will have to make the Stella be. Let's snapshot it before they die. Turn it off. Turn that ignored. Oh well, I guess I don't need a Stella bee. Because this is gonna make that Stella or over. It does. It's making Stella. So, that's a good thing, I guess, right? Are they not gonna die anytime soon? I want to make sure it's gonna run. This is frustration at the best. You get the idea, guys? I'm sorry to cut this video short. I wanted to show you some more cool stuff that I got going on. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and do it this way. Like the Stellar V is no longer necessary. Yep, it's just gonna keep on making Stellarite pieces so that can make these Eternal Stellas. I don't know how to do this thing. I'm gonna have to make it. I'm gonna have to make all of them. Not impossible. Oh wow, it actually produces one of these without me having to craft it, so it might be important for me to Stella V. Maybe. Maybe it's necessary for the process of making these orbs, actually. Something tells me I'm going to need to do that. But at least I'll have enough of the Stellarite to start. I'm wondering why they're not dying. Oh, there he goes. Okay, now is it making the dark? Well, I'm going to check real quick. I wanted to make sure it's making the blood. It is making the blocks. So when they die, I am getting it. Look at there. Why is he still alive? There. See, it dropped the timey-wimey thing. Oh, I got a blood vial by killing that guy. Okay, cool. That's another answer for this question. Hey, look, I gotta go, guys. Too many phone calls, too many people being rude and interrupting me. I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.